three steps an insurance company needs to go through before it's going to pay your personal injury claim. Step one is the insurance company has to find coverage. Now, if you're not in the insurance business, coverage just means that the insurance company needs to apply. So what they really look at is first the policy dates. If your accident happened on May 1st and their policy is good from January 1st until December 31st, that May is right in the middle of the year, so there would be coverage. They'll also look at other things like, maybe who's driving the vehicle, or was the vehicle being used in any way that would be excluded from the policy, maybe racing or water sports, I have no idea. So their first step is to look for coverage. Generally, that's not going to be much of an issue in a motor vehicle accident as long as the person who paid for the insurance kept paying for the insurance and the policy didn't lapse. There may well be not a lot of things they've got to consider to find coverage. So once they figure out coverage, the second thing they need to do is figure out liability. Liability just means, hey, did the person who bought their policy actually cause the accident? And once they figure out the person that bought the policy actually caused the accident, that means, okay, they've got to write a check. So number three is how much should the check be made out for? And to determine that, they do something called figuring out damages. And damages is based on a lot of things. You've got an accident, somebody's injured, so damages would include their past medical bills. If there's going to be future medical bills, it may include that. It's going to include something they call general damages, which is things like pain and suffering. And it may include, if there's a property side, if the car's been damaged or somebody drove into a house, I don't know, they're also going to look at payment for the actual property damage. And there's other things that could go into the damages phase as well. But once they've determined, hey, there's coverage, then they've decided their person is at fault, and then they figured out what the damages are. They're going to set a reserve that's going to be a range of money. And if they can settle the case within this range of money, then you're going to get a check and the case is going to go away. If they can't settle it within this range of money, maybe they'll get some more, or maybe it's going to go to trial. But do know that when you get your first offer from the insurance company, instead of giving you the very highest offer first, you're probably going to get the lowest offer first. So the next step is going to be negotiations.